All right.
That was. We were still recording, but whatever.
I'm sorry. Oh, you don't know hand lingo.
I know this.
I bet you do.
I know
And the
this
camera is
too.
rolling. That's great.
Hey,
Now.
just kidding.
Bet you do.
I forgot about that.
They're
Yeah.
gonna see all. I was about to say something real disrespectful, so we just gonna keep it
You're a
pushing.
piece. And I'm not happy about this now. I realize. where I am.
Alrighty then. Banter. So, episode 70, right? So
We're here, y'all.
First time having a visual podcast.
Ooh.
So the banter question is, what would you rather have? Your eyesight or your hearing?
My hearing.
Oh yeah, because of
course.
you work with sound. I mean, at this point,
I've already made that decision. in my life.
your job would have been obsolete at this point.
Yeah, you was born with fucked up eyes, so it doesn't really matter, right?
it
At this
isn't.
point,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm 65. I'm blind. I gave that up.
At least you've committed to that. I respect that.
Yeah, I gave it
Absolutely.
Eyesight or your
Or
ears?
my
If God today said, I'm taking something away,
yes.
either your ability to see or your ability to hear. And I mean, you can't hear nothing. Not you hear mute sounds, like you hear nothing. And not you can see shadows, you see nothing. What you choosing?
I think I'm still going with hearing too. I think that I love being able to see, obviously. Like, I think I love beauty. I love women. I love looking at men. And I even love scenery. I love my feet. I just like looking at things. But when I understand that me taking away the idea of me hearing my voice, me hearing Blue's voice, like me just hearing music in general, I feel like I would still be able to dance and feel free if I can hear and feel the music instead of the idea of looking at it. The idea that I can see you and I can't ever catch the beat like you can. We can never, in unison. I mean, I could count it, but I'll never get the beat. I'll never hear it. And I think that to hear someone, and I'm also a words of affirmation type of woman too, so I can understand me, where I like the idea that someone tells me that, like, I'm beautiful, or I want tell me to be great. Yeah, that's understandable too, but I like the voice
American
and
Sign
the idea that
Language.
I'm able to encapsulate the idea that someone who I hold to a certain accord, or I hold to a certain standard, or I just hold dear to me, I can have this playback of them just saying something great about me. That's why I love voicemails too. So
I absolutely hate voice notes.
I love voice notes.
That shit irks my soul. It's just like I gotta stop what I'm doing to listen to this damn message.
Yes, but sometimes people are like in this situation where they're not able to text, or in a situation where what I'm texting you is going to be so much longer. If I could just explain to you and you can hear my tone.
BRB.
So
Can we talk later?
Yeah, no.
why don't you just call me at a convenient time?
I don't know, because I need to get this out now. I don't need to talk about it. I got things to do today.
And
now,
so do
and
I.
you can save this message and you can listen to it when you have time, and then you follow back up with me. Point, but you don't even.
Everybody
this is
knows
not even.
that's not what it's used. That's not how it's used.
Why not?
Absolutely.
That's exactly how I use it for.
It's in the middle of a text messaging conversation. Of course, I'm going to listen to it right then and there.
I actually enjoy voice notes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Oh, but
I
you
mean,
didn't say that.
of course, a good, nice voice note, like not
Yeah.
nothing negative or anything.
Like, hey, how are you? I was thinking about you today. And I say, I just wanted to let you know that you were on my mind. I hope you have a productive day. Be great. Be amazing. And I want to suck your dick later.
Wow. Mr. Ripmoney, what would you choose?
For starters,
Or,
I just want to just go off the record and say I love having the gift of sight and
Okay.
Hearing.
I think we all do. I think
So,
that, yeah.
but check this out. Since I love both of those things and I'm appreciative of them, I'll just say, if my name was Travis Williams,
Yes.
then
Who's Travis Williams?
I don't know.
if my name was Travis Williams, then I would say, but because my name is not Travis Williams.
He lost me already.
I'm done. I'm so lost.
Listen,
bro.
if my name was Travis Williams,
Okay.
then I'd rather lose my sight.
Only if your name was Travis Williams.
But my name is not Travis Williams.
Okay, but your name is
so it
Mr.
doesn't
Rent Money. So what would you rather lose?
it doesn't apply to me.
Oh, I got it.
but see-
Okay.
He
Okay.
he used my depends on the day and said it doesn't apply to me.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I got
I
it.
got it.
Something's wrong with you. Okay.
Over here now.
For me, it really depends on the circumstance. If it happened in 2022, like right now, today,
Yeah,
you could take away my hearing. I'm good on that.
you're fine because
Because I've heard enough to where, especially like I like music.
yeah.
I can look at music and figure out
So,
what
but
it
this is
sound
the
like in my
understanding that
head.
you've had hearing before and now you've lost it,
So
or
that's
you've
what I'm
never
saying.
had
Yeah.
it.
So if it's like you had it before,
Yeah.
like that's what I said today.
Yeah.
In 2022, yeah, you could take away my hearing. I'm good on that. But if I was born with one or the other, it would definitely probably be my sight.
All right, so let's be clear, because you can't throw this idea to us because I would definitely probably pick the same anyway. But you've broke it down to the idea of having it and then not having it. We're just saying in the idea that we just don't have it at all. So you're saying that
I said in
had this.
2022.
So but you've never understood. Okay, 2022 doesn't mean anything about the idea that I was born with it, or now at this point, like at 2020, at January 1st of 2022, I've lost whatever. Is that what you're
Yeah, the way
asking?
I thought the way I presented the question was in 2022. If God came down today and said, "I'm taking something away." what
Oh,
would it
I
be?
thought this was just in general. Like I'm born with this
No,
thing.
no.
Now at this moment in time, what
Yes.
am I taking away?
Mm-hmm.
It's still my sight. At least I don't have to look at your ugly ass no more.
Yeah,
You
but
can't
married.
see already,
Wait,
so
wait,
it
wait.
doesn't
But it
matter.
doesn't matter, and he's also married already. So his sight it means nothing at this point. As of 2022, he's a married man. He don't need to look for nothing. He's got everything.
I just don't
that
like
he needs.
listening to people talk.
So you just want to see things. I am gonna make sure that I write that shit down for you, Greg.
That's fine. I
In
can
small
still read.
letters.
And
Hell
I
yeah.
can read lips too. It'd be all
You're
right.
assuming that we don't know that for
You're
sure.
right. I'm definitely assuming, but the less I need to hear people, the better.
Oh, Greg, I really like my voice.
How was that an indictment on you?
I would assume you like my voice.
Wow. That's rough.
Okay, my bad. That was a little narcissistic, a little of me just to assume that.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right, my bad.
So now that the question has been, I guess, for you rephrased.
Yeah, no. I'm still keeping the same way. I think
Okay.
that even especially now that I don't even have like a significant other at this moment, and that like yes, I do want to be physically attracted. I want to wake up every day and be like, damn. But I've also realized that for me that if he's not there to even, if I can't hear his voice or I can't get the phone call and I think that's, again, like music. I can't take away music. Like music is like in my being. To understand that music will no longer be something that I will be able to listen to good, bad, or in different days because I can look at it. I don't care for a music video. They don't care about music videos anymore anyway. They don't even really well, shout out to Doja Cat that actually gives creative background. And then, I was going to say Kanye, but he just got gloves on. Like,
Kanye has ruined music videos.
and I don't know. You can't just put it on him. 'Cause
He's revolutionized them and ruined them at the same time.
I just think that the whole concept of music videos was like just walk in front of the green screen. Remember when they actually had making the video and we were actually able to watch out? That was interesting to me. I enjoyed shows like that.
Like access granted.
No, it was actually making the video of the like whatever song it was. They would show you like how they got the concept of the video and then how they execute the video.
Access granted used to do that.
Access Granted was just a show about pop culture.
No, Access Granted on BET, it showed you the making of the video.
Okay.
You don't remember that?
No. I just remember MTV doing it because they did that. They did the Cribs. They did
I wasn't big on
the
BET.
Diary. They did. I was, but I didn't. I don't recall. But you might. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I
think the more you and I talk, I think I'm starting to understand our age gap.
I don't know. I understand where that comes from because you must have you looked up the generation name and apparently we fall in this under
Is
the
that?
same.
But we've also been around each other for so long.
Okay, but still, when you was like 5 years old, Greg.
Stuff
and I
like
was
that don't connect until it doesn't register to like right now.
Like, Giovanni is 6.
I get it.
Just like you was definitely a little tiny, like a baby, a little baby. So when you saying that, I'm like, huh? What are you talking about, man?
Nah, the more we talk, I definitely understand it. And just to close up this banter, the only reason why I would like get rid of my hearing is because technology is like they're doing things to put stuff like chips. Well, the chips in your brain. There you go. That you can artificially get hearing. They still have not figured out a way for people to see.
So you have the cheat code because in your mind you're like, oh, okay, so because I know that they're working on hearing, I could just see it. Even if I can't hear, eventually they'll make me hear it. Oh, okay, I mean, if I know that, then absolutely I would choose the same way. But if that option was obsolete, I would also understand that, like, again, like I love the idea of like being able to encapsulate things just by being able to just see beauty or just experience greatness, whether it's a scenery, a view, or experience in itself. But the idea that not being able to hear the ocean, not being able to hear the cars, not being able to hear like just the sound of someone just saying my name, the sound of me saying anyone that
Yeah, I'm good.
it means everything because that will being able to hear someone's voice, especially with emotional intelligence, being tapped into emotional intelligence, will be able to let you know how someone's day is. I might not be able to see you, but just by hearing you, I can let you know if you're okay, if you're not okay, or maybe indifferent to whatever you are. I can tell that just by the tone of your voice. I can see you and you may not look great, but that's probably because you ain't sleep all day.
For sure. I don't know. I think, well, also, I use my eyes for a lot of stuff. I don't know. How about Travis Williams? Ain't Travis anything else to say?
Hey, Travis Williams, TW.
Travis Williams.
You might get called Travis Williams for the rest of the show.
Yeah, I think I'm going to call you Trav.
Nah, the
Trav.
funny thing is,
T.
I used to like that name. I used to wish my name was Travis.
For real?
Really?
Y'all ever like wish you had different names?
No. Even though my name sounds like a seasoning, like I'm great.
I was a
Great.
kid though.
Nope. I think that
She
with
said
knowing my name,
sounds like a seasoning.
yeah. But now that like Gigi works, I think it fits my personality. It fits me. It's just
I've always wanted a different name.
I never did,
My name is so generic.
and I think that's how you've been able to be
Greg Nelson.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That is the most white.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Greg means watchful,
Watchful?
like observant.
Yeah. But he was watching the nails of the sun. So basically he was the watcher in the...
You tried it.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Right. What was that noise? You're wrong. Gist of this conversation is that I'm right and y'all wrong.
I'm not in the
Allow that shit to multiply.
Yeah.
You lost
year.
it. You
I
lost
did.
Yeah.
I did. This was the first time they seen me do this.
You definitely lost it.
I want to do it. I'm not going to do it again. Sorry. Anywho, welcome to Convo 70 of Just a Conversation with Greg, Mr. Rent Money, and Gigi. I am the person who talks first. I'm Greg, and I'm joined by my brother, Mr. Rent Money. Mr. Rent Money, how you doing? How was your week, my brother?
Hey, man, I'm chilling like a villain. Trying to make killing like Pat Swilling. Nah, I do when I come through.
What the fuck?
Gotta have something to say.
That was good, yo.
Gotta have something to say. I keep that in the tuck every now and again.
Is that like something you just... Is that a form of freestyle?
I actually been working on that for years, man.
For real?
Yeah.
Isn't that like some 80s or 70s junk?
80s for sure. 80s for sure.
But how was your week? Week was good?
My week was good, man. Thank you for asking.
Awesome. We're also joined by our sister, Gigi. Gigi, how's it going?
Hi, everyone. I don't know how I'm feeling right now, you guys. You know how I feel about this moment. If you guys know, like we know, it's episode 70, and this is probably going to be the first time that you've actually probably seen us live. So I'm kind of indifferent to this episode. And I've been thinking about this episode this whole week and anticipating the idea that we have now fallen into the idea of like we've conformed to what makes like podcasts great. And it's like, I like that. I don't. And that the visual aspect of it is something that I didn't even want to do yet. And I felt like we didn't need to do it. But we're here now. And I'm just kind of like, meh. But outside of that, let's talk about my week. My week in itself went by
Yes, how
pretty
was your
fast. Greg. Don't do that, Greg. Not when we on camera, Greg. Don't do that. I also like almost forgot that we were on camera at one moment. But my week was pretty good. Again, like I was like kind of like thinking about this. It really was just like driving me crazy. I was like, why do we have to do this? Like, why does this have to be a thing? And like the fact that this whole team thing and us trying to be great is something that I'm really, is this something that I really wanted to do? And as of 8:30 this morning, I almost said no. I almost was gonna be sitting with Blaze, and I was gonna just say, you guys can hear me, but I'm totally not ready for y'all to see me yet. But time went by, I spoke to some greatness, and even myself, for the most part. I meditated. This week was busy for the most part. I did have a loss in my family, so it kind of took me down. So, and very unexpected too. This is one of like my cousins who passed away, so it threw me off my game. And even the idea that the funeral is tomorrow. I still don't know if I'm ready to see it yet. But outside of that, it's been a very interesting week. And I hope that this episode will highlight what we've all kind of gone through this week and maybe make sense of it. So how was your week, Greg?
Yeah, my week was cool.
Damn, my stinks. You had the Avis.
Trying to think, how did this week go?
You had
so
Ava.
Yeah, so she was cool. She was great.
She was amazing.
So, 3 things happened this week that was very interesting. One, I got a chance to meet up with Josh. Shout out to Josh, that's my guy, like a mentor. And I think I'm officially done talking about like my separation and all that stuff.
And what does that mean? Because I feel like I'm not gonna lie. I don't. When you say officially done, we haven't really tapped into it. If you want to be honest.
I mean, I talked to people about it.
Oh, you mean like having the conversation with others at this point?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, the audience in itself have no idea about any
They
of
know.
that.
I've shared enough. I feel like.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I'm done with it. Like that was the final conversation I think I'm gonna have about it. What is, it is, and what's going to be is going to be. So it was that. I had to order a new computer this week.
He didn't want to give me the old one, yo.
Whew. Man, that hurt my heart.
Why?
Why'd you have to order a new one?
This computer is old, and technology, well, applications that I use are getting more advanced, and I need more RAM and I need more processing speed. And yeah, what got me here is not gonna get me to where I need to be. So
Hey,
it was time to buy the most
upgrade.
expensive computer I've ever purchased in my life.
Shout outs to you. That's greatness. And once you invest in you, you invest in your
Absolutely, I
career.
always feel I don't mind spending money on technology. It's like I know I'm gonna
He
make it
don't.
back in tenfold, so it's all right. So and then lastly, yo, I took Thursday and Friday off from work, and for the first time in a very long time, I was obligated to do nothing.
It was really hard for him.
Like it got to a point where I felt like a fiend. Like
Yeah.
I started scratching. Like I feel
Well,
like
I
there's
didn't
something
hear
I
it.
was
I
supposed to
didn't
be doing,
I didn't know
but
what it is.
literally, I had no obligation to do absolutely nothing. That was new for me, and I enjoyed it. I can't do that too often.
Why?
I feel like that shit felt like a drug.
Okay, well, Greg, and I can respect what you're saying, but knowing the time that you have, like I think that these are moments where, especially even now, that there's moments where you just need that for you. You work all the
Sure.
time. I've seen you work on a Saturday and Sunday, so it's not like I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like you're always working. So when you actually have a day when you're not even having to run around for anything else except yourself, bro, take
I
that.
literally had nothing to do. Like I was like,
You know, it's so great. And usually I would reach out to you and there would be something.
because I am
Nothing.
usually doing something.
All the time.
I had nothing to do.
And it
I
sounded
ain't
really
want
nice.
nothing to do. So that was great. So my week was
Shout out to you, Greg.
week was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Shall we jump into some topics?
Sure.
Or we could jump into some topics. Who wants to start? You or I?
It's fine. I can start.
Do it.
Okay. So my topic for today is if you, and please don't take any offense to this because I want y'all to be here, but if you died tomorrow, what would you want the world, this pod, your people that are not your people to remember you or know you for?
So we're talking about Travis Williams now.
No. I'm talking about Mr. Rent Money. You can tell me what Travis Williams wants, but I want to know what Mr. Rent Money wants too.
Go for it.
No, what would I want them to know me for?
Okay.
I would want people to know me for being someone who is striving to break generational curses, right? Like things that normally that are normally a pattern within my family that I know are no longer what they used to be, or they're different. I'll say that. I would want people to know me for my music ability, my musical ability. Those are the two biggest things that I would say I would want people to know me by.
I like that. I think that speaks volumes to you because I think that knowing you as a producer, even how you dabbled into being a DJ, because of course your love for music, that's something that God forbid, if you did pass away, that's something I would definitely recognize. Your love for music, how you've continued your journey on being the best producer that you know that you can be. I will always put that on the forefront. There hasn't been a time where even when we were sitting here and you mixed something, it was like, that was good. That was really good. Had us all grooving. We listened to the same song with different beats in the background like 6 times, and we all was for it. So just knowing that and having the ear, and again, I would never want to miss an opportunity for that, to be able to hear something like that. To see you be excited about something that I'll never be able to hear will blow my mind because of the love of music that you have. So I think that's a dope way to be remembered. Absolutely.
I could go. Niggas know I'm talented, so I ain't gotta worry about that. For me, I want people to remember me for being fat.
Greg, you wanted me to tell people when I went to Mars that you were skinny.
See, but fat is an acronym. Check
Okay,
it.
okay, I got you.
Look.
You took time to figure this out.
Because it was the shock value of it all.
Go ahead.
But that I was flexible, meaning I could adapt to any situation.
Yeah.
That I was attentive.
Hey.
Like I paid attention to, like I put my all into everything, every conversation, every thought that someone had. And that I was trustworthy. But people was able to trust and rely on me for things. So, yeah.
You were absolutely fat.
Exactly.
I see it.
And I am fat.
He is not fat.
So, yeah, those would be that. I think that would be how I want to be remembered.
I love that.
I already know I'm talented. You don't got to remember me for that.
Well, that's not a part of the T for fat, so you can add that on there if you wanted to.
Nah, trustworthy is more important than being remembered for being talented.
Yeah, but it depends on who you were trustworthy to.
Only people I care about is the people who I care about.
Yeah, but this is also the world and their perception of you.
Fuck the world.
Okay, Scarface.
If we lived our life for the world's approval, no. If we lived our life for the world's approval, which we kind of do with social media, like that shit is gonna like wreck your brain.
Madness.
Like,
I know, and I've just tapped in, and I don't like it.
Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna go there, but just like everything that we see on social media is like when you try to get the world's approval, you really forget the essence of who you are and what's really important.
Yeah, because you're chasing the wrong dream. You're not chasing yours. You're chasing someone else's vision of your dream.
Exactamundo. So, yeah. Fuck the world and fuck what they stand for.
Great.
I like that.
Shorty, work that back.
No, Greg.
Oh, sorry. Whoa, sorry. I'm dying. That's not my fault. So, Gigi, tell us. What would you like to be remembered for?
Oh my god.
What you do? I'm killing this space.
OMG. Okay, so if I thought about what I would want to be known for, it's my support and belief in others, as well as my aspiration to share my perception and views with the world. I'm not saying that I'm the only person like me in the world. I think there's people that share similarities, maybe even some mannerisms. But I definitely believe that there's something different about me that is supposed to change the world in some aspect. And right now, I believe that it's my voice. I believe that it's my voice that's going to change the world. What I need to say, what is shared, and the conversations that I build on anyone that I interact with. And it's not always the moments that are recorded, but the moments that are not recorded are like the most important moments, because I feel like those are when people want to be genuinely themselves, where I'm able to really tap into who they are. And I know that if I had to die tomorrow, that I know that I've, even with me not even having full fact behind it, that I've changed people's lives just being in their lives. I may have not even did anything monumental, but being just present, I've acknowledged the idea that there is something about me being in certain aspects that allow people to excel their greatness. Not saying that they never had it, but there's something that I know that I'm able to kind of excel someone that may be questioning that. And knowing that, I want to be able to reach as many people as I can and allow them to believe that the same way that I believed in homeboy or homegirl or my cousin or my friend, that I can believe in you too. And that moment where some people may want to like just stop or end things, I want to let them know and believe that there's always that moment. So even if you see my end, there's always a beginning. That's what I would want someone to see or understand or remember about me, is that it's never the end. It's just the beginning of something else.
That's what you want them to remember you for?
Yeah.
That there's no... Sorry.
There was a whole encapsulation, Greg. I mean, that was like the ending point of it. But I change people's lives. I'm a positive person. And that the end of things are not always the end. It's the beginning of something new.
Got it. Sorry, it was just a lot. I didn't...
Absolutely, Greg. It's me. It's not supposed to be a simple sentence.
I do want to challenge you on one thing you said.
Fine.
You said that
You challenged me. I didn't challenge anybody in their greatness.
I'm actually, this is a good challenge. You said that that you know that you're, that I think you said you know that there's like people who are similar to you.
Yeah.
That you're...
I think that like people have met people that would be like, yo, I've met someone that reminds me of
No
you,
one
Gigi.
is Greg.
No one is Greg. But there could be someone that can remind you of Greg. Yes,
No.
there is. That's
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Nope. I am a unicorn.
I believe that I'm a unicorn too.
You are a unicorn.
But it
Mr.
doesn't
Redlight.
mean I've met people
You're a unicorn.
that remind me of me.
Nope.
I've seen people like that.
You know what? That is fair.
They may not be me, but I've seen people that share certain characteristics. I'm like, I see me in you.
Yowza.
Okay. I understand where you're
I
coming
don't
from.
think there's ever going to be a Gigi like me. Gigi is a common name where there's other people named Gigi, but me as an essence, no. But are there? If I believe if someone was like, "Yo, I met someone the other day and they reminded me of you," I understand that. Are they me? No, but I can understand that someone can remind you of them, whether it's their essence, whether it's their look, whether they carry themselves. I know that. I've met someone. I'm like, "Yo, you remind me of me." I'm not oblivious to that.
I just don't. I understand what you're saying, and I get it.
Okay.
I just never liked that. Like, no, I'm
Right.
me.
I know, and I'm me too. But I know that I've had people tell me that. Like I went to whatever place and I was like, I met someone that reminded me of you.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
That's usually my response.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm saying, oh, that's cool. Like, what did they? I would be curious to know, like, what did they see in them that they saw in me?
And then when they tell you something that really doesn't even really represent you, that doesn't make you mad?
No, because usually they're on point. Usually it's like positivity, or they were so upbeat, or they were just so happy.
So you've never been in a situation where someone has said, "Oh, this person remind me a lot of you," and they tell you why, and you like, "That's not me at all."
No.
For real?
Yeah, because I feel like if people know the essence of me, no, there's not even a lot of people. I'm not. You're making it seem like I meet everybody and I'm like, yo, I met someone like you. Hey, it doesn't happen often. But if I'm thinking about every time that it has happened, these are people that know me, and they've dealt with people, and they've seen people that share maybe similarities of me. I don't. No, I haven't been in a place where like that's not who I am. No.
Okay.
And if that's the case, I wouldn't even let them tell me who they thought, because I'm like, you don't even know me. It doesn't matter. And that's not true. I would want to hear what they had to say.
I'm about to say
Just
who.
so I can tell them, hell no.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, but I haven't had a situation like that.
I don't know. I think it's just like I don't like that sometimes, and not sometimes. I just don't like how people get like grouped together as like a monolith where everyone is different. Everyone is unique. Everyone is like their own person. So I don't want somebody to remind them. I don't want you to see someone and remind them of me. No, nigga, I'm Greg. You only know one Greg.
Yes, but if, let's say I haven't seen you in like 10 years, Greg. I'm off in, I don't know, Costa Rica. I meet a man. He happens to have the same type of humor as you, dry. Not really funny to me, but funny to you. But
I'm
I guess
hilarious.
I can
You
laugh.
bugging, bro.
or even the idea of just, just the conversations that we're able to have. And although he may not look like you, he allowed me to feel a comfort that you provided to me. And I haven't talked to you in 10 years. But you remind me of my brother Greg.
Nope. Nah.
I'm done. I don't have nothing to say.
I understand what y'all saying. I'm just being an ass. I really am. But I don't know. I just never liked that. But can I piggyback off of your topic?
Sure.
Would you have any regrets?
Yes.
Would you like to say
The
them?
only regret that I if I died tomorrow is just like the idea that thank you, Greg. I have this aspiration to be this greatest podcast of all time. I have this thought process. I have this vision. I even have the voice that I quote unquote feel like I have. And if tomorrow that I was gone, and to know that I had like an arsenal of episodes that should have been released, and that was just the beginning of this idea that I just have for myself and how I want to grow into this space called podcasting, I would be so sad. I would feel like my death would be like at a point where I kept saying tomorrow and I don't have any more tomorrows. And you guys would never get that vision or idea that I've been wanting to set forth to change this quote unquote world that I want to be known for, that my legacy would not be fulfilled at that moment. It would be something that would be the lost tapes of Gigi, which still wouldn't be enough tapes because it'd be like, there was so much in the arsenal, y'all, that y'all just I wasn't even able to tap into. And that would be my one regret, was that like I've kind of paused something that I know that was inevitable, that needs to happen, and that's why I'm even here and you guys are able to hear me. And I'd be so sad that the world wouldn't be able to hear me presently while I was recording, and I would have to die for that to happen. So
that's why, like, because of that reason, that's the reason why I work so much. I don't believe in tomorrow. I don't believe tomorrow is promised, I should say. When my dad passed away, the night before, like, he just dropped me and my brother off to my mom, and we were supposed to do something the next day together. And it was no tomorrow for that.
yeah.
So I don't believe tomorrow is like promised at all. So that's why I'm constantly doing something.
That makes sense to me. That even like with my cousin that passed away, like that wasn't planned. Like, yes, he may have had a health issue, but it wasn't like, oh, like we're anticipating his death. It was just like, you were supposed to come home. Like there was plans, like your birthday is next month. Like there were things that we were supposed to be doing. Like you was telling me about the parties that we were supposed to be going to.
Yeah.
Now it's not. So I can understand that too. But I can also say is that working every day doesn't take away like the process of life. I realize with our journey, if all we can see is what we worked for, than what we were supposed to do, I feel like it takes away from what this is. If all we're doing is waking up and working for someone else, what have we done for ourselves?
True.
Like and that was something that I've also had to take account of, was that to know that if every day I'm always doing something, but I'm never doing anything for me and I'm doing something for someone else, then when the world ends, then what? Regardless of what I did for everybody else, forget about what everybody wants to think about what I did for them. Like, what did I do for me? Like, at the end of the day, like, it's great that we provided ourselves as service to others and we want them to be great. But what happens when we realize that we lived our lives and we never thought about ourselves, our mental health, our self-love, just making a moment to make sure that we were okay? Yes, you had nothing to do, Greg, but that was the calmest I've ever heard you in a while. Not saying that you're not usually calm, but to know that you literally had nothing to do in the day unless you decided to do something in the day at some point in the day.
It was like crack. I'm telling you, I was like scratching.
It was and
No, it's not.
and usually like I would have probably stayed on the phone with you until you wanted to get out of the bed. But for that moment, I was like, I want you to be great, Greg. Be great, lay down. I'm gonna hit you later. And I felt that.
I got out the bed though.
Eventually, after I got the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounded about right.
How about you, Mr. Rent Money?
I don't have any regrets.
I like that.
He's screaming now, no regret.
Nah, I don't have any regrets at all. I don't usually have anything to say past that when I get asked that question.
No regrets.
I'm with you on that. I
love that.
Like 100%, no regrets.
I love that.
Yeah, I think I've done what I was supposed to do so far. Take it a day at a time, moment at a time. Of course, there's things I want to do in life still. Don't get me wrong, but if for some reason they don't get done because of an untimely whatever, I don't like to say the word. Sorry, untimely whatever. Then yeah,
I got really close to it, so I'm okay with talking about it. At this point, if they was gonna take me out, they was gonna take me out, but they didn't, Greg.
That's right. Tell them.
They didn't. They want me here for I have a purpose. And so, not saying that I'm gonna waste it, but I knew that if I did, like, it would be like, damn, Greg, just release them for me. Talk to Blaze. Blaze got the.
We got the lost tapes.
Yeah, Blaze.
Nas, your lost tape should have stayed lost. Did you listen to that album?
No, but
Shit was bad.
I'm not gonna do that. You think that they
Greg, it's called the lost tape.
It should have stayed lost. They could have
They should have never found them.
They should have been found.
Don't look for those.
This is music that never made albums. So he just took them and put it out.
So he thought the shit tracks that didn't make the album, if I put all the shit tracks together, it's gonna make better shit.
No. He actually said because it's nothing. It's not doing any good collecting dust. You know, nobody's hearing it. Why not let the people who are really truly fans of mine?
You know what?
Just listen to it.
That is a fair argument, but here is my argument to that. It does do something negative to you because now I've listened to more shit Nas music, and now I think you're even shittier than what you were before.
Nah, ayo, Nas. Speaking of Nas, yo, he really has done something unlike no other rapper, I would say.
Which is?
Like, Nas, for years, he has been looked at in a certain type of way or expected to deliver albums in a certain fashion. Right now, it's like he hit a new prime.
Because he has way better beat selections.
Whatever the reason, it's like a brand new.
I am not the big. Let me clarify. I think Nas is a phenomenal rapper. I truly believe that he can rap his ass off. He makes terrible songs to me, right? It's a difference. But the past 3 albums, I know people shit on the Kanye produced album, but from there on, his beat selection has been way better. His songs have been way better. He's been way more like tolerable to listen to.
Nah, I can't say that.
I can't say that either.
For me, King Disease 2.
I feel like that's the only time you actually really took time to listen to him.
No, like Life's Good. I think for me, it's his best album.
You ever heard of Illmatic?
Huh? I've heard Illmatic. That's why I say he can rap. I'm not saying he can't rap.
Okay.
Oh, them beats was tough though.
Anywho, the Bulls are getting demolished by the Milwaukee Bucks.
I think that type of party, Greg.
For me, it is because it's depressing.
Are you betting on
Rightfully
this?
so.
Are you?
No, I'm a Bulls fan. They don't have Chris Middleton. You don't care, but they don't have Chris Middleton, and we are losing by like 40.
Oh.
Listen,
So you're still watching a game that you know you're gonna lose?
Some bullshit.
Where is he at?
He injured. He out for the series. We should be winning, and we at home.
Oh, no, really.
I'm
My
gonna let it
uncle
go.
was a Bulls fan.
Cause your uncle's great.
Yeah, but that was like Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen.
Fuck
days.
Michael Jordan.
The Mavs.
But he wears the Jordan ones.
Yo, the
He has
Mavs beat the
all
Utah
the
without
ones.
Luka.
Like
Fuck
almost
Utah.
all the ones. If y'all ever went into his closet, you would understand that
It don't matter. Still
for
fuck
a
Michael
man
Jordan.
that wants to fuck Michael Jordan.
I do not want to fuck Michael Jordan.
Also wears his sneakers, preferably.
I do
The
not want to
ones.
fuck Michael Jordan. I just said fuck Michael Jordan.
Okay.
You said you need to clarify.
Okay. He does not want to. He doesn't want to f Michael Jordan.
No, I do not.
But he wants Michael Jordan effed.
He could go fuck himself.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
He wants Michael Jordan to f himself in front of him.
But should we switch topics? Okay.
Let's do it.
So this topic really comes from a conversation I was having on Twitter with Itney Bean at Itney Bean.
She's from Jersey City.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, shout out to you.
We be
You be finding your people from me. I know you finding your people from me now.
Probably.
Because that's how she, yes, she does. Because shout outs to her.
Well, we was conversing on
She's
on
dope.
Twitter. She posted something, and she said that someone like slid in her DMs right after she posted it.
Yeah.
And she was upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why would you post it then? Like, of course that's going to happen. So then I started to think, which brings me to my topic. What is the appropriate time to slide into someone's DM? Like, is there a process leading up to this? Can you just do it? Does there need to be like a public back and forth first on the social media platform? What is the proper way to slide into someone's DM?
There's no real etiquette to slide in someone's DM. And for me, it's probably not what you say. It's how you say it.
Okay.
Because like timing is relative, obviously. Like, yes, I can make a post and you can reach out to me, or I cannot have made a post and something that I've posted prior caught your attention. Obviously in this situation, she posted and she got someone's attention. Which I also understand now being on social media, because I'm not a social media person, is that, especially as a woman and having male followers, is that they're going to try. They might not always succeed, but I realize that this is a numbers game, Mr. Rent Money, and at this point in time, and if you might not answer, they reached out to 6 other women that day anyway, so I'm over it. And I just, and I tried not to proactively like play into it, but it's just, I love Indy, and I think that she just wants to be great and allow her greatness to be great, but just block them at this point.
I have a follow-up, but I want
You
to
look
hear your
good,
response
girl.
first.
I
They
mean,
gonna
I
look
think
for
that's
you, boo.
pretty much what it's all about. Just check and see.
Really?
No.
If she
Like
on
throwing
that
stuff at the
time,
wall and see what sticks?
that's what they do. I'm telling you. Now it's not even an
gotta
idea
check and
really.
see.
And I'm not saying, I don't want to take away, because there are real, true Twitter love stories. I want to say that. Scary to Marry, shout outs to you. Like, he met his wife on Twitter and he married her, and they are living a fulfilling and lasting and loving life. However, it's Twitter. Like, I mean, or even social media. Like, the worst thing you're going to do is what, say no or block me? It's different than actually getting rejection to your face.
Is it?
Yeah. You could just delete it and that could never happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, one. Okay, I got a couple of questions. Follow-up questions, right? So, you said, like, you post stuff and, like, just let me be great by posting stuff, right? You don't, so when attention comes your way,
Yeah.
you don't, like, did you not post for the attention?
No, because the idea, if I've always posted for attention, that means I'm anticipating that everyone's going to respond to every tweet or post that I have. If I've now realized that I'm posting and tweeting for myself, that the attention is irrelevant. If someone's looking at me and they want me to be cute, great. If they don't, I've posted it for me, not you.
I think that is wrong. We're on social. I don't care what anyone say. People can say that they post on social media for themselves. You are on a social platform spilling your thoughts, whether they're bad, good, or neutral. you are looking for a response from someone or something.
Okay.
No?
I agree.
Yes and no.
What's the no?
Because it doesn't always, even if you're looking for it, doesn't always happen. And someone that
Of
really
course
uses,
it doesn't always happen.
yeah, but the idea of using social, okay, so I understand what you're saying, that the idea of using social media is for a response or for a reply or for a like or whatever.
Yeah.
I get that. But at the same time, for someone who hasn't used it for that or doesn't need to use that for that, but understand that in the spaces that I'm in and now being a podcaster, that the posting is not always it's for myself. It's my own catalog,
Get a journal.
my own. Why would when I'm supposed to take pictures and print it out every time and put it?
Yeah.
That's too much time.
I just don't understand if you are posting on a public forum, you can't sit here and think that like.
But everyone doesn't have to see me publicly.
But they do.
They don't.
Who don't see you?
If I make my account where it's just my followers that can see me, then no one else can see me.
But you are still posting, even if you have 2 followers. You're expecting those 2. You're expecting those 2 followers to get some kind of reaction from what you posted.
I don't think every time I tweet, I anticipate someone to react. Sometimes
I know.
it's just
I know
a thought
you.
process.
You probably don't. I don't anticipate somebody's gonna like what I say or retweet it or respond to what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's impossible not to, in the back of your mind, like in your subconscious, you can't believe that like whatever you decide to put on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, like you are looking for something.
Okay, and I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong, Greg. I'm going to tell you that makes a lot of sense. But if I'm speaking for me as a person that doesn't dabble into social media on purpose, that if the reason why I'm doing this is understanding that this is a part of my brand, that I have to do this. So it's really for me understanding that how I'm able to speak to my audience or any of the people that want to follow me.
Okay.
Outside of that, it's not for them to like what I do. It's really, you really want to see what I look like. Here we are, friends, for you.
Sorry if you're disappointed.
But that was high. But it's just kind of like, I don't know.
So, bringing it back to the topic of the DMs, how would you want to be approached in a direct message?
I don't even want to put this information out there because I've been approached in different ways. I've been on the approach like, hey, let's work together. I've been on the approach like, hey, what kind of panties do you like? I've been be like, hey, I eat your butt. Like, it's
Damn, niggas that bold?
they are
We
crazy
spoke
out here.
about
in these
that
streets.
on a previous episode.
Yo, it's the things that they would say. It's just
Damn.
blows my mind.
I want that kind of confidence.
Why?
I don't know. I was thinking it'd be fun.
And so, like, and
charge-worthy,
even
yo.
like knowing that,
Is it?
again, it goes into like the numbers game. It's just like
I wanna eat your
for
butt.
any woman. I'm not saying that I'm not a sexual creature and I don't like the idea of being intimate with anyone, but if that is always the first thing that you're going to say to me, always understand that I need to also be attracted to you. What you're saying is not always receptive. I'm not always going to be like, oh, you want to eat my booty? Great. Let me bend over. No, it might not work in your favor. And sometimes, what
That's what you just did.
me running into,
Go ahead, eat my booty.
yeah. That's how I feel about a man that wants to eat butt who walks like that.
Oh, they got a pep to this.
Yeah.
Time to
They're
eat the
ready.
booty.
No, I forgot what I was gonna say. Greg.
Sorry, that was just funny to me. So, you slid in some DMs?
Of course.
I got DMs that
Has somebody ever slid in your DM?
Yeah.
Yo, nobody's ever slid in my DM,
no one
yo.
has slid in. Oh no, people have slid
Get
in my
the fuck
DM.
outta here.
Sorry, I haven't slid in anyone's DM yet.
You've never slid in someone's DM?
No, I just started social media. Really, where am
That's
I
kind of
sliding?
surprising.
I have.
You think that I would have slid in someone's DM already?
Yes.
Really?
You're now.
Okay.
I know we're in
Let's do
2022.
this. Yes, let's do this,
Where
Greg.
sliding in someone's DM
Yeah.
means sex. I don't only mean sex.
It doesn't have to mean sex.
I feel like when we say slide in the DMs, thanks to that's Yo Gotti. He made the song Slide in the DM.
It goes down.
It goes down in the DM, right?
Because it does go down in the
But
DM.
I'm saying in this conversation right now, I'm not strictly talking about sex. I'm just talking about conversation. Maybe wanting to meet up with someone for a date or something like that. I could see Gigi sliding in someone's DM because she is that kind of.
I can see that too, but the idea is that I need you to understand my personality. I am not the person that wants to. I don't think that it's impossible for me to meet my person online, but I also believe that I'm going to probably meet my person in person. I'm a person that likes to talk to people. I'm a person that likes to read energy and being able to just like interchange, see what our chemistry is like. And so,
social media.
No, I think that's like a false presence
No, I
to
agree
me
with that.
because you're just telling me what's good today. And maybe and if you're telling me what's bad, it might be some emo. And then now you remember.
Yo, you ever go back and forth with somebody? Like, I'm on Twitter a lot, but you ever go back and forth with somebody on social media and think like, oh, there's something there, but there ain't nothing there?
No, great.
That happens to me often.
Yeah.
And I gotta like,
he gets
handle
really
my
excited.
expectations.
He's like, you responded. Oh my gosh.
I was like, I'll be like, wait, Greg, this probably ain't real.
No.
Let's not.
It's just a conversation.
Oh my god.
But it's all right. It's all right. I come back to reality with it. But I'm just saying, I be thinking like, like 10 tweets back and forth. I'm thinking, this is good.
No, it's just conversation.
I know.
And that's what and it goes back to the last episode is that people, especially the opposite sex, can have conversations.
For sure.
And it doesn't always mean we want to fuck.
I agree.
Okay, then that's all. That's all I got.
I totally agree.
That's all I got.
I still want to know,
Timing?
how did you slide into someone's DM?
That'd be good to know.
And how did they slide in yours?
Yes. Ooh, what was the reason why you like,
And
this
what
is
was the
moment?
outcome?
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Oh, you know, I want to retract this. Someone sliding in my DM because it was like already a rapport. So
Okay.
that don't really count.
Yeah.
True.
She just used another form of social media to contact the dick.
She just definitely used.
Yeah.
She went on your link tree.
I like that. You know what? That's a dick tree. She's like, can't use a phone. I'm not gonna use Facebook. I might use Twitter. Let me use Instagram
Oh, how did I slide in some DMs?
in a dick tree.
Reacting off of a photo.
I've done that.
That's why I don't post any.
Yeah, reacting off a photo. Have you ever saw that that meme where somebody left a ball, the emoji ball, in the DM?
I don't even know what the emoji ball is.
It's like a basketball.
Okay, there's a lot of balls on an emoji, but okay.
It's a basketball emoji.
Okay.
And it said like, "Oh, I was looking for my ball."
That's
Nah,
corny.
that's so
That
throw
is
that shit
corny.
away. Block it.
That's
Block
corny as shit.
it.
You
Block
know,
it.
but the funny thing is, the corny stuff sometimes could get a laugh. Like,
it gets
it'd
a
be
laugh when I'm
so
already
corny.
If I'm into you, it's only but so many things that you can mess up this situation. There's
Right.
already red flags already because now I'm already attracted to you. So there's things that I've already peeped that I've already accepted now, right? But once you start doing that, now I gotta walk away.
I feel like being in someone's DM is already a creep thing.
It's not, because we've already realized that in this form of dating, that social media is a form of meeting people. People are really meeting and getting married on Twitter.
For sure. So it's like
Twitter. It's not even Instagram or Facebook. It's Twitter.
because people are attracted to words and thoughts.
But here we are on a visual.
Listen, I need you to get some plaster, some tools, build a bridge, get over it.
I like that.
So, is it confidence Is it a confidence thing to slide in someone DM?
No, it's a
No, it
numbers
takes
game.
absolutely no.
No, I told you it don't matter. If
For
she
real?
never respond, it don't hurt you. If she do respond and
It
she say
hurts
something,
me.
real?
I think I'm great.
you're a romantic, Greg. You haven't
I
ever
am.
met, so it's different. Like that's why I be trying to break you out. Sorry, y'all, but I just need you to get out of that for a moment because it's just like, hey, there's some people in this life
I'm a
that are
hopeless
supposed to
romantic,
be worker bees. And there's some people that are supposed to be managers, and they're supposed to be bosses. And you need to decide where you want to land, and that's where this is all gonna make sense.
So can you tell me what's a worker bee?
Someone that just likes to be told what to do, and they just work.
They
They have no aspirations to be a boss or a leader. They just want to go in, and clock out. That's a worker bee. You never heard of that?
No.
Yeah, there's worker bees.
I think because I understand the concept now
Because
that you said
there's
it.
actual people that want to do that. Like they don't want to run anything. They don't want to be a leader. They just want to wake up, clock in, do what they have to do, clock out, and live their lives. They don't want to have to worry about taking care of other people, worrying about other people.
That
other
sounds so
things.
bad, but that is me.
A worker bee?
I'm a worker. I don't want to be a boss or lead anything.
Because that's not you. Sorry, Greg. You think that's what you want, but that's not how you respond.
What
to
I
people.
want and what I do is two different things. I know
Okay,
that.
so I want to let you know that what you want
If
is
I
still not
could-
what you do because you can't help leading niggas.
I know.
So don't say that's what you want because if that's
I
what
can
you
say
want,
that's exactly what I want.
no, you don't because you don't act on it.
It's what I want. I just can't do it. Two things can happen. You can want something, but you can't have it at the same time.
Can is a word that you only using a word for people that don't want to try harder.
So you want me to try harder to not be a leader? Because that's easy.
Yes, Greg.
Oh, that's
If
so
that's
easy.
what you want, then you don't have to do it.
It is exactly. It is.
And it's a lie. And I want everyone to know that
It
Greg
ain't a
may
lie.
come off like he doesn't want to leave, but he can't help it. It's fucking like an itch, like a freaking.
I don't like when things are stupid.
So what are you gonna do?
So if there was a competent person in charge, I'm not going to try to overstep them.
Lies.
That's the truth.
Lies.
If someone is competent
Mm-hmm.
and I can understand what they are trying to do and I
Yeah.
can see the vision of their leadership, I am not going to overstep my bounds.
Lies.
Absolutely not.
Because if he finds a better, efficient way that makes you sound dumb, he's going to do it.
That's not true at all.
Yes, it is, Greg. Greg, I need you to understand that even if okay, because maybe you don't trust me at this point. If someone made sound of something that they believe and you've already established that you don't believe the same thing, I need you to understand that the conversation is not the same. If you trust that I'm gonna help you. If you trust that I'm gonna use me as the editor. If you trust that I'm going to make sound decisions on certain things, you wouldn't challenge me on things. You have.
I have not.
You have.
You took it as me challenging you.
Okay.
That's something completely.
You-
Tom, I'm going to defend myself on
Do
this.
it. Go ahead.
Because
Go ahead.
when I give I feel like I'm not allowed to give suggestions.
That's not true.
If I say I think this, if I say I think X, Y, and Z, it comes across as we're doing X, Y, and Z.
Yes.
That's not on me.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not. If I think, not do.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you how the conversation goes. All right. So, Greg, this is what I want to do. All right. Well, I think this. All right, Greg. Well, this is why I think this. I still think this.
Am I not am I not supposed to give my thoughts on it? Am I just supposed to say, and this is coming from someone who says don't blindly believe everything.
Yeah.
Am I not supposed to say, that's cool, I would do it this way?
You don't say that.
I think we could do it this way.
Why do you think that you talk like that?
'Cause
Why
I do.
No, but you don't.
But I
if
do.
you if you
The
did,
way-
then the
Tom,
conversation would be different.
The way that you interpret my words are completely
Wow.
different.
Okay, because I'm going to tell you that what you're saying right now is not how you talk, Greg. So don't assume that how you're
But
saying
it
things
is.
it's not.
I can give you a prime example of where this happened. And I don't care.
Do I care?
No, I don't think you would care.
Okay.
When you had to make an edit.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the episode for Mr. Rent Money's Godfather. I'm Kenneth. For Kenneth.
Mm-hmm.
You already had made an edit. And I said, I think we could do this. And you took it as, why didn't you tell me this earlier? Because I would have done it that way too. Or no, you said, why didn't I tell you this earlier? Because now it feels like this is the way I should have done it. That is not what my intentions were.
See that I don't have a problem with that because that was
You
on me.
did
That was
have
on
a
me.
problem with
But
it.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'll use another conversation with you when I wanted to split the episode. Do you remember that time when I wanted to split the
did.
episode? And you know how I went back and forth with you, and I was like, Greg, like, why don't you? I don't think we went back and forth about it, and I wanted to do it so bad, and you did not want to do it.
If you have the final say, and I could tell you, I remember that conversation because I said you have final say. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because I wouldn't do it. You thought that you shouldn't do it. That is not on me.
Whatever, Greg.
No?
Okay. You want me to argue with you?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right. Well, you said it.
It's all love.
I don't take away that you love me, Greg. I understand that. But you
My heart
don't
is perfect.
to
see
make
that?
to make it what you're saying and how you don't want to be a leader. Greg, it's your personality type.
I've said this
You would
many
never be
times.
able to follow anybody on purpose. Blindly, hell no.
Absolutely not.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying. Because when you're saying that, like, oh, if I know someone a sound body, and that's what I'm saying is that, like, it's not that you don't trust me, Greg. So you have your own opinions on what you believe in, and so to say that you're going to follow someone blindly and always just work to what they tell you to do, that's impossible for you to do, Greg.
No, I believe that like I can be under someone else's leadership, long as I have a voice. Like I'm not saying like I'm going to say if they say we need this edit done like this, and if it's going to compromise the way that I edit, or if it's going to make something, if I just don't think it looks good, I'm going to say, hey, this doesn't look good, and I'm going to give you all the reasons to why it doesn't look good. But at the same time, I'm going to respect them as a leader because I am working for them, and they say, well, I understand what you're saying, but we still need it done this way. I'm going to deliver what they want.
Yes, Greg, and I'm going to tell you that makes sense that way, but I've been around you and you still can't conform to following everybody. You are not a person that's going to follow anybody. You need to lead. That's your personality type. Have you ever heard Greg or been in a situation where Greg just followed you to do anything usually, or do you believe that Greg usually like leads things?
I don't think he has a problem with taking the orders, being told, but I do, or at the same time, I do believe Greg is a natural leader, and you.
Go ahead. Say what you got to say, Greg.
You do.
Say something stupid so I can punch you in your face.
You're usually in situations where you lead.
All the time. He can't help it. It's not. I could be sitting in the car. He could be on the passenger side and he still act like he the driver. Greg, that's just who you are.
It's because driving is different.
Like, you're not even driving.
Listen. All I'm saying is that we all thought that the holes in. I'm joking. Listen.
Wow.
All I'm saying is that yes, I understand that I'm in a lot of positions where I lead. And I get that. I don't even run away from it anymore. I used to. There was times where I was like, no, I don't want to be the leader. If this goes to shit, it goes to shit. I don't do that anymore. But there was a time I did do that. All I'm saying is that if I could, in everything in my being, if I could just only be a worker, if I could only just show up to something and not have to lead, I would love to do that.
I would tell you that I believe that that's what you'd want to do. I'm telling you that in your being, there's no way, because of your core, you're a leader, there's no way for that to be possible. There's no way for me to see you allow yourself to, because also understand that once you are not a leader and you want your voice to be heard, that's two different things. Your voice can be heard, but nothing can be implemented. And that's I don't want to say that's an issue, because you also realize that if it's not yours, then you're just here to support it, then whatever it is, what it is. But at the same time, but when it is, or you are leading something, and I've heard this before, if Greg Nelson's name is attached to anything, it has to be a certain way.
Absolutely.
So, knowing that, regardless if you're not leading it, as long as your name is attached to it, you need to make sure that it's held to your standard. There's no way for you to be a busy worker bee. That's literally just me telling you exactly what to do and how to do it does not execute the way that you need it to be seen because your name's attached to it, Greg.
I understand that. I do. I just need the record to state that even
You
in those
can't help
situations,
being a leader.
I can.
No, you can't.
I can.
By disagreeing with me? Because as the person that we work with, you disagree with me.
What?
You should just agree with me.
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
Is it because you're a leader?
No.
Why?
Stop.
Oh.
Yo, do your thing, yo.
I'm Mr. Rent Money, and these are my conspiracy theories.
Do you honestly believe what you're saying right now?
Hey, what's up, guys? So this is the segment of the show where I share with you my conspiracy theory. And today I will be speaking about something that was alarming to me. I saw an article that said the aspirin company Bayer also owns another company that kills dandelions. Bayer is known within the medical field to aid in cardiovascular or lower the risk of any cardiovascular ailments. However, dandelions actually naturally aid within the cardiovascular area. I want to know if you guys believe whether or not it's a coincidence that Bayer aspirin aids in heart health and they own that company that kills dandelions, and dandelions are considered are culturally considered bad, something that you get rid of.
Mm-hmm. So just to clean it up a little bit, you're saying that dandelions, like weeds, there's elements of that can help aid in heart health.
Right.
And Bayer, the pharmaceutical company, one, of course, they make aspirin, which is for heart health as well. But they also make this chemical that aids in killing weeds.
Right.
For that could possibly help someone with heart health too. So I ain't gonna hold you. That's kind of surprising.
I don't think so.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think that if we've actually tapped into a lot of the companies and see where the umbrella and where they lie, we realize that what we're using them for and what we're preventing, using the same products. I can see that, absolutely. Because we're oblivious to who owns what.
For sure. I agree with that. I would say it was surprising, but also not surprising at the same time. Of course, it's a business tactic. I am selling a pharmaceutical that's supposed to help with your heart health, where if people figure out that this free thing that grows from the earth can also help with your heart health, why would you need to buy my stuff? So let me paint a picture that is bad and then sell something that's going to kill it. So now you have to come buy my shit.
No, because you have to always take into account everyone's not having heart problems, right?
Sure.
But there are people that might have like some weed problems, and now you've cornered the market where the people that have heart problems.
That's the second part of it.
Shout out to you, and then the people that have weed problems. Shout out to you. I've actually been able to understand that what I need and what people need to remove could possibly be the same thing, and I can.
But I'm
But
saying
a part of the conspiracy is that it's even a problem. A dandelion
that's what I'm saying.
But that's
has been programmed. We've been programmed to believe that dandelions aren't something that you should just grow, just because you like seeing them.
Like Ava picks them shits up all the time and think that they're regular flowers. I'm like, no, these are weeds. Put them shits down.
Right.
Someone made her a fucking weed necklace and put it around her neck. I wanted to slap the shit out of somebody. Like, why the fuck are you doing that?
Dandelion necklace?
Whatever. And she keeps like,
Don't say a
look,
weed
Daddy,
necklace.
look with that. I was like, what the
I would have
who
said,
did
like,
this dumb
pass
shit?
it over to me.
That's what I'm saying. But what is wrong? Like, what is the big deal with it? Like, why? I don't
That's
understand.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
okay, and I don't know what's wrong with it, but just like as a planner,
Probably
like
nothing.
if you weren't planning it, and it also weeds. The problem with weeds is that it kills the other plants, right? It's not like, oh, it's here and it's just in the space. Like it ends up like destroying like the area that it's in. So that's why you have to like pluck them so your area stays green. So that's
But
basically
you
the
can
point.
use it for something else.
Yeah, but if your purpose on using it, but that's our fault. That's not the pharmaceuticals problem. We have to understand that our lives are not based off of medication. If we can understand that herbal medicine is a thing and we've actually been able to heal ourselves through the earth, then we would have known that already. Pharmaceuticals that have been able to give you a pill to let you know that your heart or your back or your arthritis is okay and give you some type of manure or whatever that allow you to not kill your weeds. That's their job. But to know that what you need to use, what kind of plants or vegetables that are able to help you be beneficial for your body is not their problem. They're supposed to sell you a product.
You're in the deep end. Come back to the shallow end for a second, right?
No, because y'all
Because check it, right? It's like on the surface level, if you have been told by everyone weeds are bad, there's no purpose for them because they kill your plants. So you need to buy this thing to make sure that you kill them. Instead of, yes, weeds are bad in this situation, but if you pluck them and use it for something else, it can have really good
How
outcomes.
does that help the person trying to sell the
And
product?
that's my point.
You are a capitalist. There's no way for you to tell somebody.
That's what I said.
But that's what I'm trying to. What you're trying to explain only confirms you as a person. There's no way for me to explain to you, hey, don't keep your dandelions because this helps you. When I'm giving you a product to kill this product, that defeats why I'm trying to sell it to you. You will no longer buy this because it kills everything.
That's exactly what I said. That's what I said when I responded to the initial conspiracy theory.
Is what?
That it was surprising, but not surprising at the same time because they are killing their competition and making money at the same time.
But that's what capitalism is.
I know. I agree with
It's
you.
just like even with the panorama when it happened, it was just like, hey, guess what? The people that invested in probably like mask or anything that dealt with hand sanitizer made a lot of money.
Yeah. Yo, there was some bad hand sanitizer out there.
There was hand sanitizer that wasn't even hand sanitizer.
That
Shout out
shit-
Bath and Body Works.
Yo, there was some hand sanitizer that looked like it was a vodka bottle. And
Oh yeah.
it was like an American brand. I don't even know that junk. No, and I bought it because I was like, I need some hair. I was like, no, I felt bad. It felt like my hands was about to burn off. That's how bad it was.
That's not hand sanitizer. That
No,
sound like some.
it was acid. It was something. I don't know what it was, but that was nasty. That was nasty. But going back to the conspiracy theory, yeah, I think what Bayer is doing, I think most people do often. Like owns. I don't want to say own the competitor. Yeah, I'm gonna say they own their competitor. Definitely. Like, yeah, like I got the solution to this problem, and I'm not saying Bayer is the solution to heart issues, but I'm saying like they provide a pharmaceutical to aid in the healing of the heart. And yeah, they also own the thing that kills the thing that could probably heal you naturally. So it's surprising, but it's not surprising at the same time.
Yeah, it's definitely not surprising to me. It makes sense to know, especially like I wouldn't even use like Facebook. and how now they're called Meta, and how they are now dominating the idea of this metaverse that we've establishing. It went from one, and they've now realized like what is going to allow them to stay relevant in the future.
True.
And people are always going to have weeds, and people are always have heartburn or indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Oh, that's Pepto-Bismol.
Can you grow weeds in the metaverse?
I think you can do anything you want to in the
Do
metaverse.
anything.
You can watch a wall paint dry if you wanted to.
I think I want to try one of these VR like football or basketball games.
I think that would be dope. I know Baylor was telling me. Shout out to you, Baylor. Baylor was telling me how like he had tried it, but like you might have to like either like reserve your seating so you have like a seat so you could have your view. But I haven't like you can see the game for some like it's like you're sitting in the seat.
You know how those things scare me because I don't like my vision to be obstructed for that long. Like I don't even close my eyes when I pray.
You just creep me out with that. Do you
Really?
close your eyes when? I feel like that's not even a good question. I won't ask anymore. Nah.
I think that'd be
Don't
a
answer the
pretty
question.
cool trip to go on where, yeah, I don't know if you've seen them, where it's like group games that have the joint
Yeah.
over your eyes.
People are throwing parties like that now.
It's like if you think about it, it's like silent parties, but you're visual.
Yeah, so, like I can't do stuff like that.
I can. I'm really excited, especially if I can. Just think about the idea that your mind, you no longer have to like say it or whatever. Like your mind can do whatever you want it to do.
TV fucks me up. I should stop watching so much TV. Because there was an episode of Law and Order, SVU, where there was a silent party, like everybody had their headphones on.
Yeah, and someone got
and
it.
no one knew what was happening.
Yeah, someone was getting fucked up.
Yup,
They was
screaming their lungs out.
They was just going in. Yeah, just
Could have been a night. Listen to Billie Eilish going to town. See, nah,
party done. Like, oh, she
that
did.
shit like that scares me.
I like that. Well, then you won't. It's okay. You won't hear it. You wouldn't have to worry about that because you'll be able to see everything. You wouldn't be at the silent party.
No, I would not.
Because you wouldn't be able to hear nothing.
No.
So you would be there.
But that's my thing about
you'd be
that.
the
That's what scares me
watcher.
about the VR stuff too. Like, can you imagine sitting in your house with the VR on?
Yeah. Now I just took a walk in the park. I don't got to do nothing. The health, the idea that we have obesity in America now. Oh man, Greg. There's gonna be people that will get lost in this metaverse where they won't even want to live regular lives anymore.
I don't know if I asked this question or if y'all ever gave me an answer to it, but if you die physically while you're in the metaverse, do
We
you
had this
know that you're
conversation
dead?
already. Yeah, and we said yes because you're not technically dead. I said that you're not technically dead. You're saying that you're going to die in real life. I'm saying that you're not. It's going to be like a start over. You need 30-second respawn or something like that. Like you're going to be able to see how you died. Like I don't think the idea of the metaverse is people are wanting to go back. Data is the currency. So me killing you off and now you're not able to go back to the metaverse does not help me because in reality you're still alive. So yes, you can die in the metaverse, but you'll probably be able to come back. I think that I'm gonna just stop.
What you're saying
Sounds
makes no sense to me.
really
None.
how?
And I guess as if you buy into what the metaverse is. I guess, yeah, let me say that. I guess you got to buy into what the metaverse is
If
intended
you
for.
thought that you would be in the metaverse and you would die, why would you go into the metaverse?
Because I'm thinking...
Why would I allow me in fake life die in real life when I know that I can control my life right here?
Let's say you're playing The Sims, right?
Yeah,
Or
Greg.
D&D.
Yeah, even
right?
better. Yes.
Like, let's say you playing one of those games
Yeah, and
with your Oculus on.
Yeah, and you
someone
got
comes-
work on Monday.
And someone comes to shoot you in the head.
Yeah, why are you dead? Why would I want to? Why would I even want to play a game that would literally kill me if I died? Why would I even tap into this metaverse?
I understand
feature?
what you're saying. I think you don't understand what I'm asking.
No, I'm understanding what, but do you hear what you're saying? Is that how many people will actively, that would now be under a paywall in a different section, like a Fight Club situation, where you would tap into a verse where you go in there and you die. If you're trying to make it a global thing, to know that I'm going into a a world that's not my reality and I can die sounds dumb,
Yeah,
Greg.
that's not what I'm asking.
Anybody could kill me at that point. I could be walking across the street.
That's not
you could be
what
like,
I'm asking.
oh, I want to start killing people in the metaverse.
That's not what I'm asking.
What are you asking?
I am physically here.
Yes.
Right here.
Yes.
Right? Playing Sims.
Yes.
With my Oculus on.
Yeah.
Right? And someone comes in, another physical human person.
Yeah.
Comes in and shoots me in the head.
Yes.
Does the person know that they're dead?
Yes, because it's going to come up on your screen. Hey, you've died. Do you want 30 seconds to renew your character? In the metaverse, you make it seem like it's not a game.
No, he's saying like
what?
Physically. Like
I don't get that.
If someone physically
I don't understand what you're asking.
If someone dies
I got my Oculus on. Greg,
Yes.
right here.
Literally.
Has his Oculus on.
Yeah.
Physically. You touching me. You can touch me. Physical. I'm not in the metaverse. I'm physically here with my Oculus on. This looks crazy. Oh my God. I can't wait to see this back.
Okay.
But someone walks in while I'm in my metaverse.
Okay, so you're not saying in the metaverse, you're saying in real life.
Yes.
Well, no, Greg, it's just like, how would you know that?
That's what that's what I was asking the entire time.
No, I thought somebody shoot you in the metaverse. I didn't know someone shot you like while you're in the metaverse.
No, I could do. Why would they make death a thing in a metaverse?
That's what I was trying to explain.
And
to
I
you.
understood. That's why I was telling you. That's not what I was
Then
asking.
that's why I was just like, I don't understand why anybody would want to be in the metaverse knowing that I'm dying in real life. But no, Greg, why? How would you? That's just real life. Period.
That's what I'm saying. I just like.
Depending on where we're at when this may have happened, we may have already downloaded our subconscious into the cloud at this point. So if what they want may achieve, our bodies don't mean anything. Once we die, we may have died, and yes, there's not a body to it, but now we can become a character in the metaverse. If that makes sense.
I'm good. I don't want to be in the metaverse. I want to stay here.
I want to do all the things.
Y'all want to be in the metaverse?
I do.
I want to try it out.
I do too.
Really? That's interesting.
I want to look at me in the metaverse.
I feel like I still got so much to do here.
Oh, I always have things to do here,
just
but
wanna
I
try
like
it
to
out,
see
but
me
I
in
don't
different
know.
worlds. Like I see me in Mars. I just see me in different worlds, just trying to be great.
I
Or
think
wanting
you get
people to
like,
be great.
for me, I guess the closest I get is like having a gamer tag on Xbox where you customize the person.
Nope, I'm gonna be in the metaverse. I'm gonna be a character that you can choose, and I'm gonna be like this.
Someone wanted you to be in the metaverse.
I believe it. There's
You told me someone wanted you to be in the metaverse.
Oh yeah.
So sorry.
Yeah, he told me that he wanted me to be. He wanted to use my voice. I don't want to do this anymore. He wanted to use my voice in the metaverse, and then I didn't really like how it all came out. I felt like I was being a thought in the metaverse, and I was gonna get paid for it. I was like, so you about to just use my voice and my likeness in the metaverse, and I don't have any compensation for it.
That was gonna be a bad thought. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
You was gonna say some nasty shit, Greg.
Very nasty shit.
About me?
No.
I think it's
ew.
good that you reevaluate what you're about to say. I see you do that quite often.
Because the things that come across my mind,
Amen
bro,
to Jesus.
it
I'm
is
not gonna
bad. It is bad. But we good on your conspiracy?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
It was a good conspiracy.
That was a good one.
Shout out to them and to y'all pharmaceuticals, health benefits, people that want to try to hinder us but still try to make us great at the same time.
Leave them damn dandelions alone.
Let them shits grow.
Let my dandelions grow. All right. We are at the end of the show. Let my dandelions grow. Free at last.
I like that.
Stop. Just stop. It's not it. Let's just, come on.
Yo!
Bring us here, girl. Come on.
All right. Yo, if you... All right. Woo! Yo, welcome to the end of our show where we talk about new dialogue. New dialogue is a time where we have rapid fire discussions about something that we think is interesting. Yeah. Who would like to start us off?
I will.
Do your thing, girl. Do your thing.
So first and foremost, I want to say that this week not only was something that I thought was great, obviously, but I did have some loss this week. So I just want everyone to just kind of again, this is probably something that I've said in previous podcasts, but give the flowers to the people that you appreciate and you love now. Sometimes tomorrow is not promised, and you don't know how much of a difference it means, even to the person that's hearing it, even to you that's saying it, will be if you know that tomorrow that person is not going to be there. So shout outs to that. But my new dialogue is about Snowfall. We're on episode 10, and it got live. I was not ready for this episode.
I'm glad someone is speaking positively about the show.
I actually was just like, you know what? This was the first time when I was like, Franklin balls dropped. And I was like, okay.
Really?
This is the first time where I was able to see him, because I felt like, and as we looked at him in these series,
Spoiler alert.
and I won't say too much.
I will.
Yeah, but it could be a spoiler. But that we've always seen him kind of be forced into certain situations when it comes to maybe harming or killing someone. It wasn't up until this season where we kind of saw him just kind of think about like, you're not good for the brand, so you gotta go. Mm-hmm. And outside of that, this last episode wasn't even about the good for the brand. Was so you tried to destroy my brand. So everybody gotta go. And shout out to him and his mom, because this was the first time where I can say that they were actually on the same page, even though he doesn't know the fuck shit that she just brought upon.
Too, yeah.
She literally shut down a whole person that even put him on. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't want to spoiler alert.
No, I'm about to. Louis needs to go.
Okay.
I can't wait till he kills her.
I need you to understand that I can't. And you know what? I respect that. However,
she's annoying.
Don't be mad at a woman that's looking for power.
I'm not making this gender-based.
Not even looking. She's earned her power.
I'm not making this gender-based. You talk about a leader and talk about like just not being able to. Yo, this woman has proactively gone out of her way to fuck up this man's business after he has done everything to make them rich.
But he's also made bad decisions that also put her in the hospital.
Every leader is not going to make all the right decisions.
Okay, and that's the same thing for her.
And he's been shot too. He's been locked in a fucking tiger cage.
Okay, he got shot by who?
I don't remember.
He got shot by the girl he was fucking.
Oh,
he got shot by the little crackhead girl.
He sure did.
Yes, he did. He didn't get shot by like rivals or anything like that.
But you still what you signing up for.
Yes, and so why can't I lead too?
He didn't say you couldn't lead.
But I have to lead under you.
And?
Why? That's not a leader.
Why go behind my back to my connect?
I didn't. I told you.
No, you went behind my back first.
You already provided me with access.
No, you went behind my back first.
I didn't provide. How can I? Okay. So yes and no. You provided me with the connect information. You want to know why? Because you was out. And when you was out, I was running shit. And I made sure that everything was still copacetic when you was away.
Okay, and now I'm back.
And now I need you to know that now I know that what you were doing, I can do. So I'm going to do it.
But you couldn't do what I could do.
You don't know that yet.
Yeah, he does.
How?
Because you talk about making bad decisions. They had the shit with old boy cleared up.
Yeah.
But she still went behind his back, got him, tried to get him killed, but instead got a whole police officer fired. Now she don't got somebody on the force anymore.
But that same police officer was looking out for her.
She needs to die.
Same police officer was looking out for her. But I need you to understand that also, like, okay, yes, Franklin has been shot. But again,
deuces.
He got shot by somebody he knew that had nothing really to do with the game. Louis has been shot by somebody in the game because of Franklin.
But she was in the game.
Everybody in the game.
Okay.
But I'm trying to explain to you the difference.
Been to jail.
I'm trying to explain to you the
difference.
Got fucked up. I'm trying to explain to you the difference. The idea that I've got shot and by a rival that we've been dealing with because of you didn't get shot by a rival.
Okay.
Nobody's coming for you. Mm-hmm. You got shot by the girl that you was all up involved with.
Okay.
Now this has happened to me the second time. Again, not because of me, because of you, Franklin. So, I'm getting shot at again. My life is on the line again because of you, Franklin.
So if we were all winning, you get to reap the benefits of winning because we're all on the same team.
But if
for
I'm
winning.
dead,
But
you
get
how
shot-
can I win?
You gotta take the bad
If
with
I'm
the good.
dead, how
You
I'm going to win?
You're in the game.
I understand that, Greg, but PTSD is real. If you have been in a situation where your life is on the line and you've understood that the pieces that were moved is because of your leader, and now again you're in the same position again, and your life is on the line because of the same leader and the decisions that he has made. Now there needs
but
to be
she
a new
wasn't
leader.
in the same position again.
How?
Because they handled it. You don't have trust. The real issue,
When you say
if you don't have trust in your leader, then yes, you should go away. I'm a firm believer. You can't lead someone if they don't trust you. I'm a firm believer in that. And if she didn't trust Franklin, that's cool. But don't go behind my back to my connect, take my connect, and then expect me to be okay with that.
I didn't say that he was supposed to be okay with that. I just needed him to understand that, one, she told him.
After she did it.
But you've already provided me with the connect. It's not like I had to go look and search and I stole your connect.
Because
I've
I
already
provided you with the connect because I trusted you enough
that
that
I
you
can
can
lead.
hold this down.
I can lead.
But now I'm back. And I'm back. Not only am I back, we're making more money than we've ever made.
Great, but now I know how it feels to run shit, and I feel like I can run it better than you.
But you can't. You fucked
You
up already.
don't know that.
You do. She fucked up in the first time she was able to leave.
No, you see that's fucked up because she had messed up money in Franklin's eyes. This is a rival. You literally put. I need you to put it in the aspect of, Greg, if you've never been shot at and all of a sudden you've been shot at, now you got shot where your life was on the line, you're healthy again, you're again in the same position where someone has tried to take your life again, you don't see no issue with that?
She's not in the same position again.
How?
Because if you're referring to the first, what was it, the third episode where they was all getting shot at randomly?
Yeah.
Everyone was getting shot at.
She doesn't know that yet. And even after she knows that, it doesn't take away that I got shot at already.
So trust your leader.
No. When you trusted
Then get
him,
the fuck out.
Okay, and that's exactly what she did.
But my thing, if you're gonna leave, go get your own connect. Don't go behind my back.
But she could have. She went to Teddy and she said, "Hey, I want to come to you. And if you say
and Teddy's
no,
another shice bar motherfucker.
all right. So, but she said, I'm going to come to you. And if you're not going to do it, I'll just go to the Colombians.
Then Teddy should have said, I believe Teddy's
All right,
shice
then.
bar
So
too.
don't be mad.
But
At this point, I've already decided that I want to be a leader too. And at this point, I no longer want to work under you. I went to your connect. Your connect could have said, I'm not doing no business with you. You either going to work under Franklin or I'm not, or you're not getting no money.
Let's have some accountability.
I don't
here.
need accountability
She
if I
should have never gone to him.
If I wasn't going to him, I was gonna go to the Colombians.
She should have went to the Colombians from the jump.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely, she should have.
I've already have a rapport with
This is
him.
not only are we business. This is family.
I have a rapport.
You know what this is going to do to Franklin. There's no way in hell she didn't know what this was going to do to her family.
I'm not telling you that she didn't think about the stipulations, but what I'm going to say is that at this point, we should already peep Louis from the beginning. She saw old girl at the club, and that's what she wanted.
I think she
runs the club. Like, why do you not see that this was a woman that understood how she was going to be able to get power and how she was going to be able to maintain it? She put Franklin on with that lady so she can even build his rapport.
I think she's the real antagonist of the show.
Louis?
Yes, absolutely. If Franklin is the hero, she's definitely the antagonist.
If he's the hero.
I think he is the hero.
Why? Because he's the main character?
Of course. No, not even because of that. Because look at the things that the things that he was setting up to try to get everyone out. His whole thing was he knew that once this war or once the CIA didn't need them anymore, it was gonna be like lights out for them. So he was trying everything, setting up the properties to do legitimate business.
But that's what he wanted. And that's the same thing that happened with Ghost and Tommy, was that Ghost had a plan, Tommy had a plan. And Ghost's plan was to get out. Tommy was to be the connect. And that's the issue, was that there were two people that thought that they want to do different things. If Franklin's role was always to leave, then he should have already understood that Louis was never planning on leaving. She wanted to run it. She was not trying to do that.
That's why at the wedding he said, let's do it together.
No, but that's the thing, is that like, you want to get out, but you still want to be the leader of me. If you want to get out, then the conversation would be, hey, all right, this is what we're going to do. You're going to work under me. We're going to transition it. I'm going to hand it off to you. That's not what he said.
Louis
he
need to
wants
go.
you to work under me.
Goodbye, Louis. I can't wait till she die.
Yeah.
I'ma rejoice.
It's very interesting, but let's be clear. Just looking at this last episode, we already know who was already thinking 10 steps ahead, and it wasn't Franklin. Or he would have had the gun.
Well, Franklin got screwed. Yo,
He's not as smart as we think he is.
I think he is.
I think he's smart when it comes to the idea of what it is, but when it comes to the streets, no.
I disagree with that. The only mistake,
When he made when with Man Boy in that whole situation, when he got involved, he should have stayed his ass out. There was no reason for him to get involved into a rivalry that had nothing to do with him.
It messed up the money.
And this is why Louis got shot. She got shot for something that had nothing to do with what they had going on. No, because Franklin decided that he wanted to pick a side, and it had nothing to do with them initially.
It had everything to do.
No, it did not.
They were moving mad weight for him.
Leon told Franklin, stay out of this. Your rivalry, they were still making money with both of them. They had nothing to do. Leon told him, I need you to watch it again. Leon said, there's nothing for you to do with them. Let them just figure it out, and we just sell to them. Franklin was like, no, I'm going to pick a side. And that's when he tried to play both sides, and it all got fucked up.
Because he had to move more weight. He couldn't move more weight if they were at war.
The thing is that he was trying to eliminate one. And the problem
because
is
if he eliminates one, then that other side can move more weight.
And guess what? Leon ends up killing a kid. And now what?
Sad.
You don't see any issue with that.
Of course, they're selling drugs. The whole shit is fucked up.
Yes, but I need you to also take into consideration is that, like, there's certain times where you pick your battles. And that was one of those battles where we were never going to lose. We were never going to lose.
I didn't see it that
and
way.
that's why I would be Lou and you would be Franklin, and I would let you know that you may have brought a gun to try to shoot me, but I'm gonna let you know that I already thought 10 steps ahead of you, and I'm gonna let you walk away. But the next time I see you, nigga, I'm going to kill you.
You would never be Louis, cause Louis need to die.
Well, at least you didn't want to kill me, so I'm okay with that.
Louis needs to go. G.O.
If that was the case, why didn't he pull the trigger?
Because they family.
Then you would have never pulled out the gun.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think
once you pulled out the gun,
once you pull a gun on me,
it's never going to be the same again.
Nah.
It's never.
I don't know.
We can't joke about it. We can't be friends.
Yo, you remember that time I pulled the gun out on you?
No.
That's just crazy.
We're not doing that. I'm sorry. I know you didn't watch it, but it was. I want to say that I was indifferent when Snowfall started. And I was just like, ooh. But now, as it ended, I'm really looking forward to the next season.
There's only one bad episode this season for me.
I really had to get into it. Like, I had to get into the girlfriend, how they sped up and where he was at. And now he's having a baby.
I think the first episode was the worst episode.
I really was just like, I don't know what y'all trying to do, but now realizing that they're trying to end it makes sense to me. Mm-hmm. But I enjoyed it. I absolutely. I'm looking forward to see how they're going to end it.
I hope everyone
also dies. Like the way Teddy moving, Teddy gotta go.
I hope they. I'd
rather him and Louis have an argument and they figure out how to take Teddy out, and then they all just go to the Colombians. Teddy he's not good for the brand.
Yo, just to get off of Snowfall, in series in general, right? I hate series finales because it's like, this shouldn't be over.
No.
If someone still is alive.
There's still more stories.
Everyone should die.
Well, that's the thing, is that I see that's slowly like what they're kind of trying to do.
Good. Let them all die.
Like they did that in Sons of Anarchy. Sorry, spoiler alert, but
exactly.
Like, you didn't even know what to do. You were just
that's why Sons was such a great show.
No, the way that it ended was dumb.
Nope, everyone died. Jack said, "Jesus, take the wheel."
And that's the problem, is that as a white man, and when a black man gives a commentary, it makes sense. But it didn't. I'm over it. I can't. That was my new dialogue. Was that Snowfall was dope. I didn't think it was as dope as it was supposed to be, but the way that it ended gave me the thing. I want to say that I thought the girlfriend was definitely a part of it, but it seemed like she might be a part of something else. But here we are. And if Teddy took $75 million away from me, I would have cut his dick off a long time ago.
The one thing I do give him credit for was the writing, because I was trying to figure out what was Teddy's end game by going to Franklin's house and taking the pictures of the documents. That was the end game.
Yes, and it really took me back because I was just like, you are upset that he wants to walk away, so you take everything? That's what you want to do?
I don't
You take
understand how he
everything?
didn't foresee this. Like, why would you?
I
Fuck
understand
Teddy.
what you're saying. This is a conversation we definitely need to have just outside of it, because I thought it was like, when I saw it today, I was like, this shit is crazy.
He's a fuck boy. Straight fuck boy.
It is. I don't like Teddy.
I don't either.
Louis could live. I want to burn Teddy alive.
Teddy was cool the first 2 seasons, but then
But that's because you saw humanity, and then you realize how he becomes this person.
that
he is
nigga
now.
became cold.
Like, once his brother died, I don't see why he wouldn't be.
That nigga was like, fuck y'all.
But at this point, it's just like, but you still messing with a black man. I need you to stay over there. Don't do that to somebody else. You better leave Franklin and his family alone. You mad. You don't even got a real job. You working for free at this point.
Big facts.
Got $75 million. Talking about got 73. That means he kept 2. Nigga got 2 in the cut.
Yeah, you know how much $1 million is?
Do you think, okay, last thing. Do you think Teddy told on Oso or his girlfriend?
I ain't gonna hold you. I fell asleep for part of this last
All right,
episode.
so let's move on.
Rewatch it today.
Yeah. Okay, do you have a new dialogue?
May 6th, Mr. Rent Money presents the 2000s riding party.
Ow.
Be there or be square. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy.
There's a raffle for AirPods.
Raffle for AirPods. Get you a couple tickets. You just may be the winner of those with 3rd generation AirPods. But you gotta be there to get in.
It's a riding party.
Yeah, it's 2000s theme, so
Ow.
come suited up, booted up.
Ow.
Better
How they
have
can buy
your
their
jersey
tickets?
dresses, you know what I'm saying?
You can definitely cash app me to get your ticket in advance, or you can get the ticket at the door. It's $15. If I was you, I would get my ticket in advance.
Get them now,
So it could be
people.
Cheaper.
Yeah,
Save
so
a
you
buck
would
or
go
two.
onto your Instagram and probably reach out to you, like DM you.
Right. Oh, and Big Mix, New Jersey will be cooking. Big Mix, New Jersey. Come get some of this good black-owned business food. Food from a black-owned business, I should say. Yeah, come out, support. We're gonna have a good time.
Good old time. Good old. We'll have. Never mind. Look, I'm just getting better at this. Way better at this. So my new dialogue is, yo, we are getting spoiled in hip hop for the second quarter. There's a lot of people dropping albums. Pusha T. If you're a Jack Harlow fan, he's like the biggest.
I
thing right
actually
now.
like some of his songs. Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow right now. He got the single out where he did the flip of Promiscuous Girl.
I need to hear that.
That should sound crazy.
I'm gonna hear that.
But Pusha T, Jack Harlow, Future, and the King is returning.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who did the beat for that Jack Harlow?
I'm not sure, but it's like circulating on the radio like it's nobody's business right now.
Because you listen to the radio, I forgot.
I don't. It just I happen to hear.
I was like, I don't listen to the radio.
Yeah. And Kendrick is dropping. Ooh, Kendrick
Oh,
Lamar
I
is
can't
dropping.
wait to that.
Ooh, Lord.
Look forward to that.
But Kendrick Lamar is dropping, y'all. Kendrick Lamar is dropping. But
We heard you
I
first
do
time.
want to give a short review of this Pusha T album.
Okay.
I listened to it like at least 10 times. I ain't
Shout
gonna
out to
hold you.
Well, you had time.
I did. I had a lot of time today. Yo. this album, I would say, is definitely, I would give it a 4 stars out of 5. Only because what it lacked in lyricism, like this is not Pusha T's strongest lyrical album, but the production is crazy. It's a cheat code to have half the songs done by Kanye and the other half done by Pharrell. That's
And then one where they collab.
and then that is a complete cheat code. And then it's like, if anyone knows how Pusha T raps or his the way he approaches a song, it's those two. So it was like every song knocked. Even the song that I was like least looking forward to was the Lil Uzi Vert and Don Toliver joint.
And
I
you
thought
liked
that
it.
was dope.
That is an amazing song.
Oh, I thought you said that was
No, that shit was for
It
me.
basically what he didn't anticipate being a
Oh,
hit.
okay.
Yeah,
Ended up being a hit.
that was one big takeaway. The other takeaway, the 1+1 sample. Yo,
Shout out to that.
that was dope.
I'm gonna listen to it on
And
my way
lastly, I think Malice is a better rapper than Pusha T.
Well, he always says that. That's his big brother. He always said it.
Malice can spit. Malice can spit.
So
So
you should go back and listen to Hell Hath No Fury and Lord Willing.
okay, I will. Cause I look at Pusha T as like, I got Pusha T as like my top 10 rappers of all time. But Malice, woo,
How many songs is he on?
one. He's on the outro.
Clips.
But he bodied it. He bodied it. Great album, 12 tracks. Didn't feel like it was too long or too short.
I like that.
Thought it was great.
I'm gonna
Great
give it a
album.
try.
Great album. Shout outs to Pusha T.
Yes.
But yeah, that was my new dialogue. Fourth quarter, we're being spoiled in hip hop.
I love that. Well, I think we're about that time, you guys. And I appreciate you guys being here with us while we're being here with you, sharing our thoughts with you.
And
as
our
well.
faces.
And our fate. And our faces. I keep forgetting every time I look over and I'm just like, let's do like a picture. Ready, go. I like it. That was cute. But with that being said, my amazing individuals, Greg, you want to let them know how they can find you and how they can find us?
Yeah, so follow the pod on Twitter and Instagram at justaconvo_pod. And if you want to talk to me personally, at Greg Nelson 26 on everywhere. Twitter, Instagram. I like to talk back sometimes.
Sometimes. He talks all the time. He literally takes all my friends, and I don't have a lot of them. And Mr. MR.RENTMONEY, you want to let them know?
Google me. Everyone. Google me. Just go to the search engine. Type in Mr.RENTMONEY. I will pop right up. I'll be there.
I am jealous that.
That's how easy it is to find him.
Yeah, man.
But finding him will help him find us.
Yes.
Will help them find us.
Yo, I'm so sorry.
What?
Because I did not say our lovely and beautiful engineer, Blaze. Yo, y'all want quality audio? Hit Blaze on Twitter at Blaze versus your mom because he is very disrespectful. He's great. My bad, Blaze, for not saying that earlier in the show. My fault.
Let him know.
It's okay.
No, it's not. Acknowledge me.
I only dedicate my whole life to this.
That's a damn lie and a half.
You know, no. It's a half. I don't think it's a whole lot. And my amazing individuals, you can find me on Twitter at gcarly7, and that's GQARLY and the number 7. Yeah, just follow me. I usually will follow you back. And if I don't, just give me some time. I just want to see what type of time you on. Or I just haven't been on Twitter enough to just know someone followed me. So take note of that. But with that being said, if you forgot today, if no one told you today, if your week was kind of like, ooh, but you know you made it like, ooh, I want you to remember that one, this ain't every day. This, what you see, is not everyday thing.
For me, it is.
However, We appreciate you, appreciating us, appreciating you. And with that being said, we want you to go be great.
Rent money.